5等分の花嫁、夏の思い出も5等分。お兄ちゃん、頑張ってね。
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Streaming Parson plays the Quintessential Quintuplets. Memories of a Quintessential Summer. And yes, we are starting late today, and yes, we got a lot of ground to cover because last stream I stupidly hit the end stream button when I was trying to save the game. And instead of like, starting the stream up again with like 45 minutes, there was no point doing that. So I was like, okay, we ended it early, but that means we haven't finished the Ichika route yet. And I'm kind of worried that I don't know if I have enough opportunities to raise points. So last time we started the Ichika route. I can't get more text. But anyway, we started the Ichika route because we were able to I was able to save scum the game in a way, and this confirms like something like useful information later, where I can make like one save file for like 2 sisters after we finish the Ichika route. Because after I did the all route, I managed to get enough points with Ichika by going back a save file and then do the Ichika route. We're not finished the Ichika route because I accidentally ended the stream early last day. So we're gonna end that. We're gonna finish the Ichika route today, and then we're gonna start another round to try and get 2 more sisters routes completed. I don't remember what the choice was. It was like, Ichika was like kind of like really flirting with Futaro in front of her sisters. And there's this part where she's just like, why don't you come closer? And you can be like, get up, your break is over. Yeah, I'm out. Or go ahead and sleep like that. Go ahead and sleep like that. You're tired, aren't you? Because we all know this is the right choice. Why does that have to be the case? I really don't need a break. The pictures we're taking now are meant to be with the lead's face all tired. Sorry, the pictures we're taking now are meant to be for you. With the lead's face all tired, we won't finish. Sure, we'll go with that. Sure, I guess.
だかリラックスしてきて。
Hmm. Your sisters are watching, by the way.
ちょっとふうくん、どうしてイチカの
Oh
顔を
crap!
じーっと見てるのかしら。
Oh crap! I got caught. Nah. It's not like there's anything. There's not like there's any meaning or anything. It just happened. Yeah. Yeah.
つい見ちゃうものなんだ。
Dude, he got caught. Hey, Ichika, stop fooling around, would you? Let's go to the next shoot. Huh?
これは本当に寝ちゃってません？
Let me know if the microphone is too loud or not. I was doing some experimenting yesterday, so I don't know if my microphone is all messed up now. I've been running into trouble when it comes to recording the D4DJ videos. I'm still experimenting with a microphone, and then after like a couple takes, I just had to commit and just finish it with... It's a long story, but basically, I wanted to try something different when I was recording my next D4DJ video, and I had a few good takes, and then I started running into problems with the microphone. Like, for some reason, certain sounds they don't go through the microphone properly. The distancing of the microphone, like, really messes things up sometimes. Like, it's hard to get a good stride on what I want for my D4DJ videos as I record them. So when the next one comes out, which will be like a few days, like probably right after the weekend, probably like Monday, by next stream time basically, be gracious as I still figure out how to operate the new microphone. Anyway, back to this game. Seems that way, huh?
この状況で本気で寝るとかどういうことよ。
Hey, cut her some slack.
イチカらしいのでしょうか。
Sure, we'll go with that. Well, maybe she relaxed a little. Maybe all of the reactions she had so far came out all at once. In that case, the feeling of these guys are definitely reaching Ichika.
お兄ちゃん、少し休ませてあげよう。
Yeah, that's the only thing to do when the main character's like this.
うん。下に行って起きるのを待ってよ。おはようございます。
Morning. It can't be the next day. Ah, you're up.
おはよう、寝ぼすけイチカ。
あはは、みんなごめんね、撮影止めちゃって。やっぱりお布団の魔力はすごいや。抵抗してたんだけどダメだったよ。イチカの抵抗はささやかすぎると思う。
Damn. Just calling her weak.
申し訳ない。
では撮影を再開しましょう。次のカメラマンは上杉くんとライハちゃんですね。
Yeah, the theme's already decided. The daily life of the quintuplets.
了解。みんなとの日常ね。でも日常って言われても何をすればいいのかよくわからない。
そうね。いきなり日常を見せろと言われても困るわ。こうやっておしゃべりしているだけじゃ絵にならないもんね。では一緒にご飯を食べるのはどうでしょう。まさに日常です。
I know you're just hungry, Itsuki, but she's also not wrong.
その前に作らなくちゃ。だったら料理をしているところも悪くないかしら。
No, cooking isn't really your guys' daily lives, isn't it? That's just Nino's daily life. Damn, just get called out.
確かに。じゃあ朝から順番にいつもみんなでしてることを考えてみる？
Such as?
まずは朝ごはんで、それから学校に行くよね。あ、でしたら勉強ではありませんか？上杉くんも交えていつもみんなでしていますよね。ああ、それがあったわね。もう撮影会のはずがなんで私たち勉強してんだよ。
Got him! I can't believe studying has become a daily event for you guys. I couldn't be happier.
風太郎が調子に乗ってる。
Yeah, you tell him, Miku. Hey, you there. How many times do I have to say it? Tackle the problem without the chit-chat.
黙ってらんないわよ。テストに合格したんだから勉強のことは忘れるはずじゃなかったの？
I don't know about that one.
ほら、いちかもなんとか言いなさい。
風太郎くんがすっかり張り切っちゃってるし、少しそれに付き合うのもいいかななんて。
いちかがいいのでしたら私は構いませんよ。
Yeah, whatever you say.
私もいいよ。これすごく日常って感じがするし。
That's 3 votes for studying. So what are you gonna do, Nino? Miku?
わかったわよ。いちかがいいのならいいわ。
And that's why you guys are in last place.
私も。
Right then. Well, we've got this chance. Let's have a quiz. I'll make the problems right here and now.
うわぁ、テストを即興で作ってる人なんて初めて見た。
Yes, you have. Don't underestimate me. I'm not just tutoring you guys to put on a show. This is a piece of cake for me.
私たちにとってはすごく嫌な特技だな。
上杉さん、すみません。この問題がわかりません。あ、待ってくださいよつば。それなら私が教えますよ。わかりますから。本当？ありがとう。いつきの説明はわかりやすいから助かる。私にとっても復習になりますから、お互い様です。ねえ、私もいい？同じ問題で引っかかったのよ。もちろんです。任せてください。風太郎、さっきの問題できた。
Oh, show me. Wow, you're right. You're doing great, Miku. You're showing growth.
うん、風太郎のおかげだよ。みんな勉強なのに楽しそうだね。すごく取りがいがあるよ。
Oh, that's cute. Raiha's the one taking the photos.
そういうライハちゃんもすごくニコニコしてるよ。勉強している私たちってそんなに面白い？
面白いってわけじゃなくて、見ててニコニコしちゃうんだ。だっていちかさんたちのいつもにお兄ちゃんがいるんだなって嬉しくなるから。
Yeah, good little sister, making me look good. What?
うん、そうだよ。風太郎くんはもう私たちの日常の一部だもん。
Aww.
お兄ちゃん照れてる？
Yes, he is. Yes, I am.
そうなったのって
a while.
わからないけど、いつの間にかね。家の中にフー君がいるのに違和感がなくなってた。
You got over that pretty quickly. Don't, that's a cap.
ニノ、初めのうちは大変だったし。どうだったかしらね。
I have picture evidence.
これだけ濃いキャラをしている上杉君に慣れてしまうとは、人間の順応とは恐ろしいものです。
Don't talk about me like I'm a rare animal.
ねえ風太郎くん、これからも私たちの日常を守ってね。
Naturally, because I'm your tutor.
よろしくね、先生。
I suppose I should end the study session here. It's about making memories in the first place, as they said.
上杉さん、すっきりしました？
What are you doing in front of the toilet?
ですね。実は次の撮影のことで上杉さんにお願いがありまして。
Yo, she was listening to him while he was peeing. The 4-year thing about the theme of the next shoot, has it been decided?
はい、みんなで決めた案がありまして、その実行のために上杉さんにも協力をお願いしたいんです。
Me? And what would you have me do?
縁も竹縄といったところでございますが、次の撮影に参りたいと思いますでございます。何その挨拶。
今度は何を撮るの？
それでは最後のコンセプトを発表させていただきます。ズバリデート。
Oh, Yotsuma, why would you do that?
デートです。
ちょっと待って、どうしてそんなコンセプト？デートって誰と？
実はこれまでの撮影を見てた時にピンときちゃって、Ichikaは上杉さん相手だととってもいい表情してたから、良いところを伸ばしていく方針で。というわけで上杉さんにはデートの相手役として続投してもらいます。
いいの？そんな役を任せられちゃって。
If that's fine with you, I'm okay too. I've changed my clothes to kind of look the part.
そうなの？でもじゃあみんなはどうなの？
That's a good question to ask. You know, she was the villain not long ago.
いいんじゃないかしら。あくまでも撮影のコンセプトだもの。
Nino's like, what? It should have been me.
いい表情をたくさん撮らせてください。
そうだよ。ありのままのIchikaを残さなくちゃ意味がないから。みんな。
お兄ちゃん、Ichikaさんに素敵な思い出を作ってあげなくちゃダメだからね。
Well, I'm not. I'm fine with it, but like, I don't know. The other sisters may not like. I'm surprised they even came up with this idea. Yeah, I understand.
では、早速撮影スタートです。まずは上杉さんがデートに誘うところから。
Huh? That's where we're starting?
さあさあ、歯がふわふわ浮くような甘いセリフでエスコートしちゃってください。
いや、何もそこまでこだわらなくても。
Good grief, it's the photographer's orders. We have to obey.
無理しないでね。
Well, too late for that. Hey, Ichika. Would you... I'd like to go look at this... Sorry. Hey, Ichika, would you... like to go look at the sea with me? Because I'm not familiar with this kind of line. My intonations must be all strange. Dude, I had you covered!
ごめん。ここで笑っちゃダメだよね。 ちょっと待って、気を落ち着かせるから。うん、いいよ。君からのお誘いを断るわけないでしょ。
Quote unquote, he fumbled it.
うわー、ここから見る夕日、こんなに綺麗なんだ。
Yeah, perhaps it's so red. It seems to be like a different world.
ねえ、あっちの岩場に行ってみよっか。
Whoa! Are you okay? The footing is pretty rough here, so... Here. Don't let go of my hand, okay?
うん、ありがとう。
カット。自然な流れでいい雰囲気でしたよ。
I, see. That's great. Yeah, these two are like, what the crap? That should have been me!
ニノ、顔が怖い。あんたもね。
さて、カメラマンの皆さん、次のシーンのプランは？
Well, it looks like Yotsuba's out of ideas.
じゃあ他のみんなは。
ミク。ずるいニノ。私に押し付けるなんて。
Aha! You guys, aren't you a little too lacking in the planning development? Because, hear me out. Yotsuba came up with this idea because she wanted to make Ichika feel better. She probably came up with that idea on her own without the other three, because there is no way Miku or Nino would have agreed to this idea. Like, not a damn chance.
本当に思いつきでよければ一つ意見があるのですが。
I'm here for it.
何かな？
ダンスなんてどうでしょう。さっき二人が手をつないでいるのを見てふと思いついたんです。
Dancing? Here? Ichika just got her leg caught in the sand, so it seems impossible to move any more than this.
まあまあ、カメラマンの指示なんだし、役者は全力で答えなきゃね。
Oh yeah, that long-awaited dance that we never got.
それにさ、想像してみて。夕暮れ時のビーチでのダンスなんてこれ以上ないシチュエーションだよ。
That's actually true, and don't ask how I know that. If you're okay with it, Ichika, then I am too.
それじゃあ。Would you like to dance?
Yo, what the hell? That was hilarious. Yes. Where did you learn that phrase?
とある映画のヒロインが社交界のダンスパーティーに誘われるシーンが好きなんだ。繰り返し見ているうちに覚えたの。さあ、風太郎くん、踊ろう。
Wait, don't just pull my hand all of a sudden. Whoa.
そんなに慌てないの。ほら、私と同じ動きをしてみて。
You say it like it's easy, but it's really not, you know. I've done some folk dances before, but nothing this proper.
似たようなものだって。はい、ここでステップ。
そう
そう、できてるよ。でも、こういう時は男の子の方がリードするものなんだけどな。
I'll leave things to you here. If I forcibly lead you, I'll look pretty lame.
ほうほう。どうやら私の実力を認めてくれたようだね。
That was the safe answer. I've been recognizing it for a while now. You're always leading the way ahead of us.
そうだったね。私が私の道を行くのを君は認めてくれてる。
The whole like study thing she would have thought was funny. I think that would have been like the way up answer, but I think it's fine like this. Boom, baby, we got 5 stars, we good. However, I'm the one who teaches you how to study. I won't yield on that point there.
はーい先生。
What's up? Suddenly going silent like that. Do you have a complaint with my dance?
ううん、そうじゃないよ。急に昔のことが思い浮かんできちゃった。
She's thinking about it. Of course you'd be thinking about it. You danced with someone in the past? No, idiot!
そうだね。ダンスといえばダンスかな。
Oh, okay. She's being clever about it. Clever fish.
君も覚えてる？林
Yeah.
間学校のこと。
I totally knew she was gonna talk about this. Speaking of which, there was something about dancing then. Was it a campfire legend?
うん。あれから今日まであっという間だった気がする。
Eight to not like 9 months, give or take. Sure. A lot of things happened really fast. True. We're still right in the middle of those chaotic days.
君と出会ってから本当にいろいろあったもんね。林間学校とか、ニノたちが家出しちゃったりとか、今のアパートに引っ越したりとか。
Technically, it was just Nino and Ichika. You could have just said it like that. That was kind of doofy, but whatever. Speaking of which, the folk dance ended before we could dance, huh? You were talking about it, right? The two of us dancing by the campfire? The way Neji originally wanted the story to go, but it didn't happen, so we wrote that he got sick. Yeah, that one.
まだそんなことを覚えてたんだ。
Well, it wasn't only the end of the first season of the anime, it's fine. And there's no way I could forget that, you know?
忘れるわけないって。どうして？
Ichika! Good lord, again. What happened? You suddenly lost the rhythm.
うん、ごめん。砂に足を取られちゃったみたい。
Probably need to change beach locations then. You might have one with a lot of potholes in it. Just like back then as well. You really are so clumsy.
気をつけてるんだけどね、一応。助けてくれてありがとう。やっぱり男の子だね。しっかりと受け止めてくれた。
Oh, come on. That's obvious, isn't it? I can't just sit back and watch you fall.
本当に優しいね、君は。困っちゃうくらいに。
Hey, Ichika?
ごめん。まだドキドキしてて動けないかも。
Yo, get just, like... What's the word I'm thinking? I was like... Get a grip. Your sisters are watching.
こうやって君に背中を預けてれば、安心して心臓も落ち着くと思うから。
Don't say embarrassing things like that in front of your sisters.
あと少しだけ。あと少しだけ。いいかな。
I'm not the one you need to worry about. Yeah, I don't mind. But your sisters will.
構うわよ。
Called it.
そんな指示は出してない。
I like how they're having a moment and it's like, do they not remember that the sisters are watching this? Heck, Yotsuba's probably even taking photos while this is happening.
上杉くん、やりすぎでは？
Hey, don't look at me, man. It's not like I wanted to do this or anything. You guys were watching, right?
風太郎くん。私、やっぱり迷惑だった。
More accurately, you're annoying your sisters.
でも、すごく迷惑そうだし。
Oh no. Hey, why are you crying?
イチカ、いい加減にしなさい。
Only Nino can straight up just tell her that.
風太郎も動揺しないで。 ますますイチカにからかわれるから。
Hey, none of this. Futaro did nothing wrong.
ごめんごめん、ちょっと役に入り込みすぎちゃったかな。
Huh?
あまりにも面白そうな展開だったからちょっと演技しちゃった。女優魂がうずいちゃって。
Press D to doubt. Hey Scott, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. What? From when? And when were you acting?
ないしょ。
はーい、イチカと上杉さんの素敵な笑顔をいただいちゃいました。
What?
お兄ちゃん本当にいい顔してたよ。アルバムが楽しみだな。
This poor guy can't catch a break though. There was so much today. I'm so tired. But we were able to make some nice summer memories in the end. They'll come to us tomorrow. We can finally get back to our previous lives.
や、風太郎くん。
Hmm? What's up? You said you were going to prepare for tomorrow with everyone.
うん、もう終わったよ。あとは寝坊することがないように気をつけるだけ。
For you, that's the toughest problem, isn't it?
その上困ったことにまだ撮影の興奮が冷めてないっていうか、眠れなくて。だからさ、少し散歩に付き合ってくれない？
Sure, I guess. The cool night air will calm you down, huh?
うわー、今日も満天の星だね。
Looking at the stars again. Shall I teach you a new star? Neo Nova?
嬉しいけど、それはまた次の機会に。
You tell that Parson to get off his ass and make his D4DJ videos then.
あのね、君をここに誘ったのは謝りたくて。
For what?
そんな反応されるとちょっと言いづらいな。あのね、昨日の私って風太郎くんのみんなで楽しみたいっていう気持ちをないがしろにしてたと思うんだ。
Well, that's because you kinda did.
私も楽しんでるふりをして、実際はみんなから一歩距離を取ってた。君だって気がついてたよね。
Who didn't? I don't know the circumstances behind why you acted like that. The others were guessing though, but they said they didn't want to tell the reason.
そう。
But whatever the circumstances, it's great that the five of you are together and get along. I've always thought that.
一緒か。ねえ、一緒ってなんだろう。
Huh?
ただ同じ空間にいること？それとも同じ価値観を共有していること？よく同じ空の下とか言うでしょ。でも地球の裏側にいる人と一緒にいるなんて思えないよね。
Understandable concern. Ichika, can I say something?
え？風太郎くん、近いよ。これじゃ。
Yes, this is close, isn't it? Then, how's this?
離れたよね。
I see, so this is far?
ねえ、一体何のことを言って。
Just to reconfirm, this is close, right?
うん、近いよ。でも
Whether we're close or far away like this, aren't we together?
それって物理的な距離の話じゃなくて、風太郎くんが言いたいのは気持ちのことなのかな。
That's right. You don't know if you guys can be together the way you are now from here on out. But does that matter? The fact that you are quintuplets will never change.
そうだよね。分かったんだけど、ちょっと今の音って写真撮ったの？
Ha ha ha! I took one of the best shots of you. Now the headline photo for the memorial album has been decided.
不意打ちは卑怯だよ。決して絶対変な顔してたから。
Dude, Miku's gonna hate that so much though. You were taking pictures too, right?
何が？
Don't play dumb. The picture of my sleeping face? How many times have you threatened me with that?
それはそれ。軽いジョークなんだし、いつまでも根に持たないでよ。男らしくない。
Huh? What are you getting all fired up for?
いたずらっ子みたいなことをして、お姉さんを困らせないでってば。
I want to show everyone else.
もういいようだ。
What the hell is that? Who's the child now?
つーん。
Hey, don't look the other way. Cheer up.
見て、風太郎くん。月が出てる。星もだけど、月も、ここで見ると一層綺麗だよね。
Are you feeling better?
そうだね。こんな月を見てたら、どうでもよくなってきちゃった。何見てるの？
Nothing.
もしかして。
What?
私に見とれちゃってたのかな？
That's impossible. Your face just happened to be in front of my vision.
へえ、そうなんだ。
You know she could easily call cap on that, unless she's standing on a stair step, which the picture suggests not the case. He'd have to be looking down in order to see her face, because he is like 4 inches taller than her. I've obviously been caught here. I was gazing at her, wasn't I? Yeah. Moon, up there. Ichika, 4 inches down. It feels like the Ichika I just saw wasn't the actress or the oldest sister of the quintuplets. Just Nakano Ichika.
まだ見てる？いいの？せっかくの月を見なくても。
Yeah, well, the moon is pretty nice. You know, the shadow on the moon in Japan, it looks like a rabbit, but it's different overseas.
そうなんだ。私は月といえばかぐや姫を思い出すね。
That is a common thing. Oh, well in that case, why don't you try playing Kaguya-hime next time? I bet you could depict her really well. You really wrapped those young noblemen around your finger.
それ褒めてるつもり？それに、そんなこと言って、風太郎くんは私が月に帰っちゃってもいいの？
What? She's talking about a role, isn't she? Yes, for those of you who don't know, the story of Princess Kaguya or Kaguya Hime. Basically, it's like for Westerners, there's a similar story called Thumbelina. It's the idea of like this girl. She was a little girl born in a she was found in a little bamboo shoot, and she was taking care of some like old village people, and she was the most beautiful woman because she was from the moon. And of course she had like all these suitors go after her, and eventually she fell in love with a simple poet. But as he was making progress, she was called to go back to the moon, and so she had to leave him. She left him, and this is where some of the version of the stories change. Some people say it's like she left it to the grandparent, the old couple that took care of her. Some versions it was to the poet. But basically she left him a gift. And that also changes from version to version. So for example, in the classical version, which involves like she gives a gift to her caretakers, she gives them the potion of the elixir of immortality. But they couldn't take it because they knew that immortality would mean that they would have to be forever separated from her, and losing her as it was already so tough, especially that they were old and all that. They didn't have kids of their own. And so it's interesting that they're taking Ichika's playing at like a modern adaptation of the poet, because Futaro is supposed to be the poet in the story. At least that's kind of what they're playing at right now. Hey, Ichika, what you said just now.
そろそろ戻ろっか。体が冷えてきちゃったよ。
Ichika, listen to me.
風邪ひいたら困るでしょ。話があるならまた今度ね。おやすみ。
No. What exactly did she mean by that?
ごちそうさまでした。おさまつ様です。はあ、これでライハちゃんの手料理も食べられなくなっちゃうんですね。
Although I can. Every day.
もうすぐ迎えが来るのね。いろいろあったのにあっけない気もするわ。でもまた問題が起きて帰れなくなるのは困る。
Indeed, I like to refrain from prolonging our survival life.
さて、それじゃあお皿を洗って帰る準備しちゃおうか。
はーい。ねえ、このヤシの実は何？
Oh, a random ass coconut? Okay.
私のお土産に持って帰るんだ。私は貝殻だよ。とっても綺麗なやついっぱい拾ったんだ。貝殻はいいけどヤシの実はやめなさい。荷物になるでしょ。
そうだね。お土産は私たちの胸の中にある思い出とたくさん撮った写真ってことにしようか。
貴重な経験を積むこともできましたしね。生かす機会があるかは疑問だけど、むしろあってほしくないわ。
Ha! Thinking back on it, I'm glad we could both study and play around as enthusiastically as we did. Now this was the summer of our student lives.
こんな絶望的な状況でも勉強させるなんてね。思い出したら笑えてきちゃった。ありがとね、風太郎くん。みんなも。
どうしたの？急にお礼なんて。
だってこうして思い返してみたら笑顔になれるような思い出ばかりなんだから。最後にとってもいい思い出が作れた。本当にありがとね、みんな。
At the end, she says.
イチカ、まだそんなこと言ってるの？そうです。ここから先だってたくさん思い出を作れます。
そうだね。
Again, Nino says. That means they've had this kind of conversation before. They're probably referring to Sister Wars. That's why he doesn't know. It seems like they have something to do with the fact that they can't say the reason for the sake of Ichika's attitude.
あ、そうだ。みんなが撮った写真のデータ、後で私にくれるかな。まとめてプリントしてアルバムにしちゃうから。
どんなアルバムになるか今から楽しみだね。ある意味見るのが怖い。でもきっと素敵なアルバムになりますよ。
Yeah, it'll definitely be something amazing.
おっと、そろそろ時間ね。港に行きましょう。戸締まりよし、忘れ物もなし。では帰りましょうか。四つ葉、ヤシの実は置いてこう。
Ha!
あ、気づかれた。
Ichika, what's wrong?
ああ、うん。ここを離れると思ったら、なんだか急に寂しくなって。
Well, I can understand how you feel. It's a place where we could make so many memories in such a short time.
終わったから言えるんだけど、本当に長いようで短かったね。
Hey, Ichika.
ん？何？
Thanks a lot for inviting me.
そのお礼だったら、私だけじゃなくてみんなにも言ってよ。
Of course, I planned to, but I thought I'd start with you first.
なんだか変な気分。大変なことに巻き込んじゃって、助けてもらったのはこっちなのに。
Raha and I as well were helped by you. We helped each other out. But most importantly, if you hadn't invited me, I wouldn't have been able to have these experiences.
ねえ、風太郎くん。
What?
君はここで大切な思い出ができた？
Yeah, of course.
そっか。よかった。私と同じだ。じゃあ帰ろっか。私たちの日常へ。
It just plays this every time though. And then I just continuously get copyright claimed.
Mattaku, 親父のやつ、何が美味しいバイトを紹介してやるんだ。それが今日だとか聞いてねえよ。集合時間ギリギリに走る羽目になってんじゃねえか。もっと早く言え。ここでいいんだよな。なんとか間に合った。ここで 一緒に写真を撮るモデルと待ち合わせ
And it's gonna be the sisters. Like, why would it not be?
結婚式場の PR 写真のモデルなんて。親父はマジで何を考えてるんだ。報酬が良くなけりゃ全力で断ってるところだ。あれ待てよ。
Didn't think that through.
相手のモデルが神父役ってことか。
One thing I kind of don't like about both, like, I assume this game's gonna do it too. But in the other game, all the quote-unquote good endings ended up kind of being the same. Where, like, it's just Futaro, and then he has to, like, because I guess because they voiced it, it's very stock image kind of ending. And it's kind of the same, which regardless of the sister. They just, like, make slight variation based on the sister. But, I don't know, I wasn't the huge... Like, in the other game, 5 Memories Spent With You, they just redid the wedding story. And then with the different sisters. Of course, like, the Yotsuba one was just a complete recycle. But, I don't know, like, I wasn't the hugest fan of that, and I'm worried that this game's gonna do it too. Yeah, so the part that will vary is the sister that calls out to him here. After he goes, like, I have to take a picture with a model. Who's gonna play the bride? And then this part is where it differs each time because it'll be that sister that calls out to you. So Ichika just called out to him, and then there'll be like a picture with him and that sister in the pseudo bride outfit, not only the full wedding dress, but the other bridal outfit, as you saw in the ending credit earlier. And you also saw in the all route earlier that the all route was the one that was a little bit different. As the all routes tend to be. The all route involved them, like, working with a school group, and then they still dress up as brides. And how does he not recognize the voice at this point?
Yeah, Futaro-kun.
Hmm?
あれなんで無反応
人違いです。
いやいや、人違いじゃないでしょう。君は上杉風太郎くんで、バイトのためにここに来たんでしょ
Caught!
まさか今日の撮影相手って。
はい、当プロダクションにご依頼ありがとうございました。中野いちかです。今日はよろしくお願いします。
嘘だろ。
嘘じゃないよ。正真正銘、ちゃんとしたお仕事。そんなに驚いてるってことは、相手が私だって知らなかったの？
No, no one informed me.
あらら。まあ知らない中でもないんだし、いきなりでも大丈夫だよね。じゃあ現場に行って準備しよっか。
よし、撮影始めるぞ。花嫁をバッチリエスコートするんだぞ、風太郎。
わかってる。相手が一方と教えないためにギリギリまで黙ってやがったのか。終わったら文句言ってやるからな、親父。
よろしくね、風太郎くん。どうかな？ドレスおかしいところはない？
いや、問題ないだろ。その、似合ってるし。
え？本当に？似合ってる？
そう言ったぞ。
ありがとう。びっくりしちゃった。風太郎くんから言ってくれるなんて。
お、いい笑顔だ。そのままで1枚もらって。よーし、次は風太郎とのツーショットで行こう。
どんなポーズすりゃいいんだよ。
リラックスして私の横に並んで。そして私と同じ方向に優しく微笑む感じで。
One of these.
わかった。さすがプロ。余裕だな。ここは一華に任せよう。
こういう時は何枚か撮っていいのを選ぶの。ゆっくりでいいから少しずつ変化をつけていってね。
やっぱり一華はいつも俺たちの先を歩いているんだな。
うん、そうそう。結婚式で緊張してるけど嬉しさも忘れない感じで。
難しい注文だな。
じゃあ例えば誓いの言葉を言う時の気分になってみて。
誓いの言葉。永遠に愛し続けるってあれか？
そうそう、それ。私も愛し。
いいね。もらっとくよ。
ありがとうございます。
よーし、オッケー。ちょっとカメラチェンジするから休んでてくれ。
はい、わかりました。
それにしてもこういうのはかなりの量を取るものなんだな。
さては、こうだって決め打ちで1枚取るなんてイメージだった？
いやそこまでは言わないが想像以上だ。しかもまだ続くんだろ。
シーンに合わせて表情や雰囲気をいろいろと検討することもあるし、コンテ通りにいかない場合もあるからね。お父さんがカメラマンなのに風太郎くんあまり詳しくないんだ。
家じゃ仕事の話はしないんだよ。こうやって俺を巻き込むのも珍しい。しかし相手が知り合いのお前でよかったよ。それでも隣で圧倒されっぱなしだったが、やっぱりプロだなお前は。
ありがとう。でもまさかね、こんな役が回ってくるなんて。
まさか。
Oh.
うん、ちょっとさ、タイミングが良すぎるっていうか悪すぎるっていうか。
お前の言いたいことはわからないが、素人の俺にもわかることはある。
え？
式場で花嫁がそんな顔をするな。今お前は新郎と幸せな結婚式を挙げてるんだぞ。
むむむむ、素人くんに一本取られるなんて不覚だ。
プロといえどもまだまだのようだな。
そうだね。今の私はみんなに祝福された花嫁、人生最高の舞台に立ってる風太郎くんっていう最愛の人と一緒に。
そういうことだな。
今は幸せな花嫁でいいんだ。今だけは。
Alright, we got the good ending for Ichika. I just want to check out something before we start the next run.
写真を見るの楽しみだな。
Yeah, it's so stupid. This one here is supposed to be like if you get the normal ending, but what's the point? Like, to make you play twice to get the normal ending and then the good ending is really stupid. Then there's like way less stakes when you're doing like the choice picking. But you get most of them in one go, so that's fine. It's not like the game denied me half the pictures because I got the Ichika route really late. So we're gonna try and go for Miku and Nino next. Okay, so we got the good ending with Ichika. Now we gotta start a new playthrough. And now that I know how it works, it's easy to secure grades and get food supplies. But we're gonna try and get like 75 intimacy with Miku and Nino. It's gonna be hard to get with like 3 of them. So I'm not gonna try it. I'll just play it twice, maybe a third time if we really want to do the Raiha route. We'll see. But because we started late today, let's just jump right into it.
ちゃんと夏を楽しまないとダメだよ。
We're gonna skip this part though. Basically, we get stuck on island. Yeah, if you want the story of the beginning of every route, just go watch the first episode because I'm not gonna go through it every time. It's like 40 minutes. Like, this is actually this is a very long exposition that they get stuck on the island.
お礼にじっくり勉強を教えてやるからな。
はい、ありがとうございます。あれ、上杉さんがお客様なのは私たちのお礼で、お礼のお礼？じゃあそのお礼のお礼のお礼のあれ
I'm gonna go through all the beginning choices just to see what they say.
そこは深く考えるな。いつもの家庭教師ってことでいいから。
私お部屋の中も見たいから、いちかさんたちと一緒に行くね。お兄ちゃんの部屋は私の隣でいい？
なあ、いいぞ。荷物は後で自分で持ってく。
それじゃまた後で。
お客様か。あいつらにこんな扱いをされるのは新鮮だ。こうも落ち着かなくなるもんなんだな。またあいつらに教えられたか。
Just because I picked a different choice, I think this part should be skippable, but it's not letting me skip.
外が妙に暗くなってる。まだ日没には早いはずだが。
So he sees the storm.
しくなってる。いつの間に。
Okay, now I can skip it again. Storm happens. Now they're stuck on the island. They gotta last for 2 weeks. I can't believe I got right into this.
巻き込んじまった。
良かれと思ったんだけど、まさかこんなことになるなんて。すみません、私が誘ってしまったばかりに。そんな誘ってもらえてすごく嬉しかったよ。
当然だが、みんな予想外の事態に混乱してる。俺だってそうだ。だが混乱のまま右往左往していたら迎えが来るまで生き残れない。落ち着け、冷静になるんだ。こんなところでこいつらやライハを失わせるなどあってはならない。みんな聞いてくれ。
風太郎くん？
状況を整理しよう。まず迎えの船は少なくとも2週間は来ない。その間俺たちだけで生き抜く必要がある。
Okay, but we remembered from the first playthrough that you actually only have 12 days because Nino pushes the test 2 days earlier. So we gotta remember that. And we gotta try and get 75 affinity on Nino and Miku. That's the objective for this run. Skip. Skippity skip skip. Oh, we're gonna skip it this time. Skip tutorial because I've already seen it. And we don't need it every time. Go watch the first episode if you need the tutorial. Okay. Yeah, at the beginning you want to get food early and then study later, but because I'm going to focus on Nino and Miku and their affinity points, I'm going to have them study earlier. And then when I need to kind of bump up, like guarantee some studying for the other girls, then I'll send Miku and Nino to go foraging. But at the beginning we could just do this, it's fine. Proceed.
お魚さんおいで。
できたけど自信ないわ。
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
あれ？これはなんだっけ？
Oh, damn.
大事ですよね。これは美味しそうです。
Okay, at least the girls are good at foraging. That's good. Damn. I think I already had this conversation. That's what the game allows me to skip it. But I'll still read these every time. Hey, do you even read books?
読むけどどうして？
I figure your reading ability would improve if you read books. But you have to read them consciously with a specific goal in mind. To put it simple, you need a reading method that improves your reading comprehension. It seems easy, but it may be surprisingly difficult.
ねえ、何の話してるの？
Nothing. Hey, by the way, what kind of books do you usually read?
そうね。やっぱりファッション誌が多いかしら。
Well, fashion magazines are full of pictures without any text.
失礼ね。コラムやエッセイとかファッション誌にだって読むところあるわよ。
Oh, like you read those?
他にも料理のレシピ本とかも読むわね。もちろんこっちにもエッセイがあるわよ。
Essays, huh?
どうしたの？難しい顔して。
They say that you'll get better at something the more you like it, right? Maybe you could improve your reading comprehension with the books you're usually reading.
え？ちょっと待って。
Okay, let's improve your reading comprehension by figuring out what the writer is trying to convey in a column or essay.
え？
If you come across a word you don't know, you can look it up in the dictionary. You need an extensive vocabulary to get good at reading comprehension.
そんなの嫌よ。
But you have to do that for fashion magazines, because fashion magazines are extremely technical. Why?
だってそんなことしたら好きなことをしてる時まで勉強になっちゃうじゃない。
His point is going to be, you should learn to love studying. Isn't it wonderful to study all the time? I wish I could do that.
ちっとも素晴らしくない。 誰がライハちゃんと料理をする？
Boom, already got 1 star.
何でも挑戦するよ。
Yeah, I wonder, like... See, something I'm worried about is that, like, if I put 2 girls over the 5 stars, am I allowed to choose, or does the game automatically pick one? And if so, that could soft lock you. And I have to be careful about that. Don't screw it up, Miku.
ごめん。
Bruh! How do you screw it with a blender? Poop. Poop. Dude, you get 17 cooking. I think it's 17, or is it 20? Or is it just 7? I think she starts with 20 cooking. Bruh.
と思うんだ
Bruh,
け
she
ど
did not succeed.
俺が勉強を見てやる。
She gets the boost, so she's fine.
うーんこれも
Early studying is rough, bruh. What? Come on, Itsuki.
円周率って一体何なのかしら。
What now?
円周率って割り切れない数なんでしょ。そんな曖昧なものを使って計算していいわけ。
Technically, pi is a number that is already divided, and that's a fair question, but you shouldn't be thinking about that for too long or you'll get stuck.
どうして？
Math is full of these things. How can the multiplication of two minuses be positive in the first place?
そう言われるとどうしてかしら。
Well, there's a way to prove it. However, if you're going to learn that too, you'll fall into a rabbit hole. But if you're interested, you can learn it. I don't think it's bad for you.
結構よ。そんな難しいこと絶対に覚えられないもの。それに私としてはそういうのよりもっと気になる証明があるの。
Evidence of what?
恋の証明。
Evidence of love?
そう。人はどうして人を好きになるのか。そしてなぜ一緒にいたいと考えるのか。
What are you getting at? In other words, you're into psychology.
ふうくん、そこは真剣に考えるところじゃ。
Gotcha. Nino, let's study psychology next time.
そういう受け取り方になっちゃうのね。
Huh? Why are you so disappointed?
なんでもないわよ。
Damn. Getting cooked here.
これは重大な選択だね。
どの料理を作りますか？
That's fish and rice.
ごめんなさい。
Bruh.
上杉さん。
Oh, early game is just so annoying. You get so many failures at the beginning. Bruh. Bruh. You only get half the bonuses. And that's rough.
この魚のそぼろ、しょっぱい。
Oh, this is my first failed, like, fish meal. It might be a little too rich for sure.
きっと分量も測らずにいい加減に醤油を入れたのね。まったくもう。これじゃご飯が足りなくなる。仕方ないわね。作り直しましょう。こんなしょっぱいもの食べたら喉が渇いて困っちゃうわ。
Well, I have to save Nino's cooking powers for dinner. Okay, I see. Wait, what? Didn't Miku screw up the cooking last time? How come she got 3, but here Yospa only got 1? It's like kind of randomized, I don't know.
私たちは何をすればいいかな。
Damn.
食べ頃ね。
Crap.
思い出せない。
俺が勉強を見てやる。
お水は大事ですよね。確かこうで。
I just have to eat a bigger meal later. Because you need it at the beginning.
ねえ、風太郎。質問。
What's up? Is there something you don't understand?
源氏物語みたいな昔の作品がどうやって今の時代
I'm,
まで
I'm surprised I never did like a study. Sorry, I shouldn't talk over it like that. I'm surprised I did not do like a study Japanese with Miku, because this is apparently new information to me. I was wondering how it works, how Tale of Genji, okay. Hey, it's great to have an interest in the history of work of art. There are various theories, but the Tale of Genji and similar works are mostly transcribed, rather than being the original text. And by original text... excuse me. And by original text, I mean the book that served as the basis for the work.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, because of what we tend, like, a lot of ancient texts that we have now are usually created by, like, things having, like, many copies of it in the past. And I don't know why my jaw is hurting a little bit. I don't know. It's a little uncomfortable. Anyway. That's what old literary works are. There are even some works whose authors still remain unknown. But what's wrong? Why are you so disappointed?
書き写されたってことは内容が間違ってたり誰かが勝手に書き換えてるかもしれないんだよね。
That can't be helped.
今私が読んでる源氏物語は紫式部のものじゃないってことなんだ。
Well, you're certainly right. You can't rule out such a possibility.
歴史に残るくらいすごい作品が誰かのせいで変わっちゃうのは嫌だな。
I don't even know how it was at the time, so I can't really say that's not the case. However, you can't think of it in this way.
え？
The tale of Genji is said to have been written about 1,000 years ago. I think it's older, but... I think it's older. Tale of Genji. I have to reread, like, look up some stuff about it. But I think the Tale of Genji was written around 800 AD, so it might be... It's like 1,200 years. Many people have made efforts to preserve such past works until the modern era in which we live. Why are you laughing?
ごめん。そんなロマンチックなことを言うなんて風太郎らしくないと思って。
The girls be catching them slipping. I can understand that much.
でもかっこよかったよ。
We've stopped studying. Outside of the Tale of Genji, there are tons of other works that need to be dealt with.
はーい。
Bruh. We getting cooked here. We'll do some big meals, like, early. And then you get the free mood. I'm so banking on the free moods. Yeah, we're gonna get Nino to cook. Because she'll at least... She at lowest will get alright. Bruh. Bruh. Man. Water, meat. I gotta get a lot of water later. But I believe Nino.
今回は妥協するわ。
I'll take it.
微妙な出来だわ。
Hmm? I thought it was supposed to be 15. How come Ichika only went up 11 mood? Yeah, they only went up like 11 mood. Their HP is fine, but their moods need to get a bit better. Damn, we ran low on water. Gotta get more meat. Boom, look at that. Already 10 intimacy with Nino. Let's go. On day 1.
もうこんな時間ですか。今日はあっという間でしたね。大丈夫？かなりぐったりしてるけど。私も疲れた。今すぐお風呂に入って寝たい。
It seems everyone except Yotsuba is tired. Well, I am too, but... Wait, let's check up on everything before we sleep. I want to double check on how everyone went about their days today.
重要だね。まずは食べ物と水？
Yeah, I need to get off water again. On that point, things are as expected. In addition to what we have in storage, there are plenty of edible plants and fruit. The waterfall and river water seems to be clean enough so that we don't have to worry about that.
よかったです。キッチンをチェックしてみたけど、調理道具は一通り揃ってるわ。調味料も充実してたから、いろいろ作れそうよ。
Is that so? Next up is electricity then.
確か地下に発電機があるんじゃなかった？危険って言われてたし、近づいたことはないけど。
Yeah, I checked it and it's running properly. It seems there's enough fuel for a month.
だったらエアコンも使えますし、暑くてピンチってこともなさそうですね。
No, that's not exactly true.
なんでですか？
Have you forgotten? We don't know when they're coming to get us. We need to ration the fuel.
まさか冷房なしで過ごせっていうの？無理。
It's not impossible. We don't have an AC at my house, right, Raiha?
だから扇風機は取り合いだよね。
大変なんだね。
Just poor people life. You don't have to make it sound so pathetic.
でもここには扇風機はないし、冷房なしはさすがに辛い。
Well, I didn't say we couldn't use it. We just have to use it as little as possible.
わかった。早く迎えが来てくれることを祈るしかないわね。
Yeah, like like they can use it during like the middle of the day, but they don't need it like in the morning when it's like not as hot yet. And maybe like late night. Like they can turn it off when they go to sleep. Alright, next let's split up duties.
はいはい。でしたら意見があります。
Oh?
食材探しなんですが、島にはどんな危険があるかわかりませんし、ライハちゃんはお留守番役がいいと思います。
That's absolutely right. Raiha, you're on house watching duty.
でも私だけ留守番なんて。私もそれがいいと思います。別荘の周りはともかく、島の大部分は長く放置されていて荒れ放題ですから。じゃあ私、代わりに料理係になるよ。任せて。
Okay, why not?
料理だったら私もやる。
You will too, Miku? Well...
お願い、頑張りたいんだ。
Miku has a higher, like, starting cooking stat though, which is funny.
仕方ないわね。だったら私も手伝うわ。ニノ。
というよりさ、料理もみんなで順番にやった方が良くないかな。負担が大きくなっちゃいそうだし。
You're right. We'll have Raiha focus on the meal prep, and the rest of us will take turns. For everything else, we can play it by ear. Let's be flexible and support each other.
仕切りは風太郎くんに任せるよ。
頼りにしてるね、風太郎。
Leave it to me.
どうしたのいつきちゃん。
考えていたのですが、救助側の人たちともっと連絡を取り合うべきではないでしょうか。
I get how you feel, but it'll be a big deal if novices like us mess with the radio and broke it. It's best not to use it unnecessarily.
そんなに簡単に壊れるもの？
Just in case, let's exercise the utmost caution here.
わかりました。ここはあなたの判断に従いましょう。きっとお父さん心配してるよね。
We'll return home safe and sound and show him we're totally fine.
あ、そういえばお父さんバイトがあるって言ってたよね。困ってるかもしれないね。
Yeah, we talked about that.
ふうくん別のバイト始めたの？
No, that's not it. I'm gonna skip this.
はい、それぞれ自分にできることを頑張っていきましょう。
おやおや、なかなか感動的なセリフだね。
Don't tease me.
でもそれはふうくんも同じよ。優しさは嬉しいけど、ふうくんこそ無理しないでね。
I haven't. That's because in an emergency like this, my ability to sleep has awakened, and my physical strength has grown.
眠れる力って何ですか？
これはきっと中二病。風太郎もそんな年頃なんだよ。そっとしておいてあげよう。
Don't look at me like that.
ねえねえ、窓の外見て。夕日がすごいよ。わあ、本当です。いつもよりも太陽が近く見えるような気がしますね。せっかくだから見に行こうよ。
うん、行ってみよっか。
すごいわ。燃えるような夕日ってこのことなのね。
夕焼けがこれだけ綺麗ってことは、きっと明日も晴れかな。風太郎くん、ここで夕焼けの仕組みの説明はいらないからね。
I know, I don't intend to go that wild.
どうしてでしょうか。見ていると疲れが癒されるような気がします。綺麗なものにはそういう力があるんだよ、きっと。
True.
そうね。もうしばらく見ていたいわ。いいわよね、ふうくん。
Yeah. Hmm?
ふうくん、朝になったわよ。いつまで寝てる気？もう仕方ないわね。お邪魔しまーす。
Hmm? Whose voice is that?
ふうくん、朝よ。起きて。
Ah, it's Nino.
おはよう、ふうくん。
Wait, what? Why are you in my room?
声をかけても返事してくれないんだもの。おかげでいいもの見ちゃったわ。
Something nice?
ふうくんの寝顔。
Huh? Why would you want to see my sleeping face? How is that nice?
ちゃんと風太郎の指示に従うよ。
Yeah, have you collect water. We need water. Because we just do all gathering in the morning, all study in the afternoon. I think I went there once with her. Let's go to Ocean with Nino. Oh. Let's see. Everyone's search goes up a little bit. HP's getting a little low there. Oh. There's no scene with picking certain foods with Nino, I guess. Don't screw this up. Bruh.
どんなスケジュールがいいかな。
Gotta make sure I don't let Ichika dip too much. I kind of want to keep cranking up the intimacy level with Nino. Let's just do that. Uh-oh. You still have a few spelling mistakes, but your English got pretty good, huh? Yeah, well, that might be true. Why not? I gave it my all and I should be proud of my accomplishments. Don't worry about that now. Is there anything that I should explain further?
そうね。わからないことはすぐに聞くようにしてるし、ふうくんが教えてくれたローマ字読みで単語を覚えるって、あれ私に合ってるみたいで、すんなり頭に入ってくるのよ。
That's the reason why her spelling mistakes are sticking out.
ルベイツは手バテ。あとは
Do you remember it?
あとは
That's the only one you've memorized?
パッと出てこないだけよ。問題として出されれば、ほら、こういう風にちゃんと書けてるわよ。
Even though you made a lot of spelling mistakes?
やっぱり聞いてるだけじゃダメなのね。
Huh? You were just listening? You never wrote anything down?
全部じゃないわ。ふうくんがみんなに教えてるのを聞いて覚えたのもあるわよ。
Just from listening?
何？どうかした？
Alright, I'll add a special listening class for you, Nino.
勉強が増えるのは嫌なんですけど。
We're doing this to raise your test score. Come on, let's give it a shot. Oh man, the mood's again kind of low.
ライハちゃんと料理するの誰にする？どの料理を作ろっか。
Yeah, fish to spare.
ごめん。
Come on. Man, Ichika's getting kind of low.
ふうくんに言いたいことがある。
What? What's up all of a sudden? Is there a problem or something?
ええ、そうね。大問題だわ。
What? What's wrong? What happened?
あ、そう、びたい。
What?
遊びたい。
You wanna play?
ふうくんと別荘に来てて、海が目の前なのよ。もっと夏を楽しみたいの。
How is that a massive problem?
大問題じゃない。生き残らなくちゃいけないのはわかるけど、このままじゃストレス溜まっちゃうわ。そう、四季に関わる。四季が下がったら待っているのは海藻。生き残れないよ。
There's no doubt some truth in that. But Miku, I'm surprised you knew a word as complex as route.
うん。ゲームだと敵の士気を下げて海藻を誘うのは基本だから。
True.
ゲームの話はいいの。ねえ、ふうくんだって問題だって思ったでしょ？もっと遊ぶ時間を作るべきよ。
はーい、私もそう思います。
You guys were listening in too?
さっきのニノの声が大きかったので。ほら、みんなも同じ考えだわ。ここは息抜きをすべきよ。海じゃなくてもいい。山に行ったりするのもきっと楽しいよ。
川で泳いでみるのもいいかもね。水が冷たくて気持ちよさそうだったし。
The suggestions just keep coming. Do they really want to play that much? Yes. The answer is yes.
みんな、ちょっと落ち着きましょう。何、いつき？あんたは遊びたくないの？それは、私はただ、今は緊急事態ですし、節度を持った行動をすべきだと思っているだけです。そうですよね、上杉くん。上杉くん、待ってください。
Itsuki, what's wrong? Did you still want to talk?
いえ、父から電話が。あなたに話があるので代わってほしいと。
I don't remember what he wanted to say again.
君にお父さん、
あなたにお父さん。
期末試験の結果は聞いているよ。娘たちたっての願いだ。ところで、2泊3日、君には分かっているのならば。
Yeah, he was just like, don't do any funny stuff with my daughters.
その割には。
He's like breaking the fourth wall here.
いえ。ふうくん、どうしたの？
What? Nothing.
本当ですか？そうですよ。なんでもないって感じじゃないですよ。完全。
It's true. Itsuki's right. Let's try and act with some discretion.
でも、遊ぶくらいはいいと思う。そうよ。息抜きしたいわ。
I got it. I got it. I'll think of something.
やった。楽しみにしてるからね、風太郎。
どんなスケジュールにするつもりかな。
We need more water.
難しすぎでしょ。
俺が勉強み
緊張感お水は
Ugh. We'd be taking a lot of hits though.
不毛よ。不毛だわ。
Oh, now what? What's the problem?
この天気記号を覚えるってさ。
Oh, there's the part where they talk about the weather, right?
私は気象予報士になる予定なんてこれっぽっちもないんだけど。
I've said a lot about this already. I don't really plan to become one either, but you still need to know them for the test.
昔ならともかく、今はスマホで雨雲の位置とか1週間先の天気まで調べられる時代なのよ。なのに、どうしてこんな勉強しないといけないわけ？
Huh? Is that even true?
何がよ。
That you can check the positions of rain clouds on your smartphone? The answer is yes.
ふうくん、本当にこの手のことには疎いわね。
But as I mentioned last time we had this conversation, what Nino is forgetting is that how do you think we got to the point that we could do that? Like, you stand on the shoulders of giants who went through the arduous work to figure out, like, meteorology? I know it's a hard word to pronounce, but basically, like, studying, like, air currents and stuff like that. And being able to calculate these things. That was no small feat. And yes, the beauty of modern technology is we can just have, like, technology just do that for us. But back in the day, people had to painstakingly figure that out. And it wasn't easy.
スマホにそういうアプリを入れたらすぐにわかるわよ。天気予報のアプリとか。
It's the equivalent of, like, you ever hear those smartasses who say, like, why do we need farmers? You can just buy food at the supermarket. It's that dumb argument. Whoa, mind blown. That's way too convenient.
まあ電波が入らなければそんな技術の恩恵も受けられないんだけど。
The groundhog was, like, primitive. People didn't know how to do anything things, but animals just intuitively sense things. Yeah, we can't do anything with them while being on the island.
ああ、でも電波が入らなくてもちゃんとカメラとしては機能するわよ。ほらほら、ふうくん、一緒に撮りましょう。
Yo, Nino with the moves though. It's too hot. Please don't come any closer. Let's just keep on studying.
照れちゃって可愛いの。
Yikes.
私でも大丈夫です。
Huh? Oh, never mind.
ふうくんの好きなものでいいわよ。
What we got?
次も任せて。この程度。さ は下ごしらえね。
Anytime, I think when Nino gets success in her cooking, you get this conversation.
ふうくん、ライハちゃんと一緒に野菜の皮剥いておいてもらえる？
Sure, you got it.
先にメインの料理をオーブンに入れてお米を炊く準備をして。これで炊き上がるまでに副菜が作れるわ。ニノさん、手際がとってもいいな。うちのご飯は私が作ってるから、5人いる分量を多く作るのには慣れてるのよね。あ、わかるなそれ。うちも一気にたくさん作っておいたりすることあるから。そういえばニノさんはカレー作る？もちろんよ。カレーは誰も文句言わないで食べるから助かるのよね。ちなみにカレールーに隠し味を足す派？鶏胸肉が特売の時は一気に買っておいて、バターを
Oh yeah.
バターチキンカレーにしたりするんだ。いいわね、バターチキン。もしかしてなんとかも作っちゃう？作る。ベーキングパウダー使えばそれっぽいものがフライパンでもできるもんね。ただあれ、量が作れないのが難点なのよね。そっか、5人分は大変だ。それだけ焼くと最初の方に焼いたナンが冷めちゃうし。
They're really having a lot of fun, though I have no idea what they're talking about. Don't worry, I do. I got you.
カレーが残ったらヨーグルトと混ぜて鶏肉を漬け込んでタンドリーチキンにするんだけど、それがまた美味しいのよね。へえ、やってみたいな。すっごくおすすめよ。レシピ教えてあげるわ。ありがとう、ニノさん。
Raiha looks happy. I don't think she can talk to many of her school friends about cooking like this. I'll have to thank Nino later. Oh, that's definitely happening this route. Nino's preference. I think I unlocked this before, but... Oh.
ふうくん、何してるの？
Taking a small break. Wanna join me, Nino?
そうね。そうしようかしら。ふうくんのお誘いだもの。
Though I didn't really mean to.
ライナちゃん、こっちですよ。はーい。今の四つ葉ね。すっかりライハちゃんにべったりみたい。
She's working hard to make her a sister-in-law. And she's helping me out a lot by watching over her like this.
どうかしら。四つ葉が面倒を見られてるのかもね。ライハちゃんはすごくしっかりしてるし。
Being able to hear voices from that far away just underlines how quiet it is on the island.
街では考えられないわね。夜なんて静かすぎて落ち着かないし、音楽でも流したいわ。
Music, huh?
ふうくんはあんまり興味ない？
I'm not really into trends or anything, but you seem to be familiar with that stuff.
もちろん。いつもかけてる曲、ふうくんにも教えてあげるわね。けど、ミクはうるさいって言うのよ。あんなにいい曲なのに分かってないわね。
Their taste in music differs, even though they're quintuplets.
あの子、同じ曲ばっかしつこいって言って勝手にプレイヤー止めようとするのよ。
Nino's the kind of girl who will play like one song on repeat. Regardless of liking a song or not, it's tough to hear the same song over and over again. Oh, it's morning.
風太郎、起きてる？
Yeah, morning, Miku. You can come on in.
お邪魔します。
You came to wake me up? Thank you. What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
今日は最初は私だなって。
Huh? First?
風太郎は知らなくていいよ。
Yeah, so what I assume happens, even though like the game decides it by the intimacy points, all the sisters compete to see who gets to the door first and enters the room to wake him up. Because Futaro is bad at waking himself up apparently. Huh? Huh.
先に行ってるね。早く来ないと風太郎の分も食べちゃうから。
Wait, Miku, I'm coming right now.
ちゃんと風太郎の指示に従うよ。すみません。自分が情けないです。
Oh no. Wait, what? Yotsuba's out? She's out? How'd she collapse though? I guess because I wasn't spreading enough of the Okay, what do I want her to get? You can get fruit, I guess. You can go gather some water. Yotsuba collapsed? How'd that happen? What the heck? Oh, damn. Recuperating is just a... like... They get mood and HPS crazy.
歴史の勉強してると創作物の時代交渉って大変だろうなって思うよ。
Oh yeah, this is the part where they talk... Never mind. I'm just gonna read it again anyway. No doubt, whether it's a small TV drama or a movie, the costumes and tools used are diverse. However, I didn't think I would hear the words background research from you.
君、私をバカにしてる？これでも女優だよ。
You're right. I'm sorry.
ああいうの、衣装だけでも調べることが山ほどあるだろうなって。
Well, of course, but lifestyle and building... Damn, I was hoping Yotsuba didn't collapse because I think we're gonna get the beach thing soon.
ああ、そっか。だよね。和室で暮らすのと洋室で暮らすのじゃ大違いだ。
So if you study history, you'll deepen your performance.
それはちょっと話を盛りすぎじゃない？
It's not an exaggeration. If you know the background of an era, you can better understand the thoughts of the people who lived then. What happened during that period, what kind of thinking spread as a result of that event, and what did people feel during their day-to-day lives? If you have that knowledge, it's easy to imagine, right?
そっか。リアルを経験するのは無理でも、想像を膨らませれば近づくことはできるよね。
That's right. Therefore, if you study history, you should be able to become familiar with the times and then perform without feeling uncomfortable. I might have been a little too pushy, but it's a good thing to have one's interest broadened by studying history.
よーし。じゃあ江戸時代を集中して勉強してみようかな。現代もののドラマだけじゃなくて、いずれは時代劇にも挑戦してみたいからね。
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a huge penalty. Now we know. That's really bad for her to collapse. Ugh.
これは重大な選択だね。
When you collapse, you lose a lot of studying stats. Holy moly, that's crazy.
材料足りてるかな。
We learned something today.
いや、
Looking up at the starry sky. Something that can help them relax, huh? There's gotta be something on the island that's not too hard to set up.
おはようお兄ちゃん。ねえ聞いて聞いて。
You're in a good mood this morning. Did something good happen?
昨日の夜ね、窓から星がいっぱい見えたんだ。
Damn.
すっごく綺麗だったんだよ。
I just needed Yotsuba to survive a bit longer. Now I have to actually spend time studying with her. Yeah, we can't see stars from our apartment, can we? Were they that pretty?
お星様から元気をもらえたのかな。ドキドキしちゃってなかなか眠れなかったよ。
Great. That's wonderful. Perhaps you should try some stargazing then. At this time of year... That's right. Nice, Raiha. You've given me an idea to satisfy the quintuplets.
え、何が？ 天体観測ですか？
I just needed Yotsuba to survive up to this point, but she didn't. And that was a huge penalty. Yeah, because we can see the stars well from here, let's go to the beach tonight.
急にどうしちゃったの？夜は勉強っていつも言ってるのに。
You guys said you wanted a break, right? I considered about that, and thought this would give you some time off.
ああ、そういうことか。ちゃんと考えてくれたんだね。
ありがとう、ふうくん。
You don't really need to thank me. I'm the leader. It's my job.
けど、すごくいい考えだと思う。
Haha, how naive. You thought I was just talking about normal stargazing? What we're gonna go watch is a meteor shower.
流星群ですか。写真で見たことはありますが、本物が見られるのですか？流れ星っていつ流れるかわからないものですよね。
Don't you worry. The periods of time where meteor showers can be seen basically doesn't change.
おお、なら私は賛成です。
私も賛成。それにしても星を見に行こうなんて。風太郎くんも意外とロマンチックなところがあるじゃない。
Leave me alone. I know that I normally don't act like this.
私も風太郎と星が見たい。ふうくんの提案なんだから行くに決まってるわ。それに夜のビーチ、ロマンチックな星空の下これはチャンスね。ニノ、聞こえてる。ですが夜に出歩くのは危険ではないでしょうか。見るなら浜辺ではなく別荘からでも。
No, stargazing is better in an open space. The beach here would be the perfect place to do it.
大丈夫だよ。みんなで一緒に行くんだから暗くても怖くないって。
怖がってなんていません。
それにいざとなったら風太郎くんが守ってくれるよね。
Nothing's gonna happen.
もうそこは男らしく任せろって言ってほしかったな。
別に私は上杉君に守ってもらわなくても問題ないです。
Don't be like that.
いつきさんも行こう。星、本当に綺麗なんだよ。そうですね。せっかくですから行きましょうか。
Right then. It's decided.
楽しみだね、お兄ちゃん。早く
どんなスケジュールにするつもりかな。
体が言うことを聞きます。
Okay, I can't be doing what I'm doing. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. Okay, I got that's a huge punishment. No, I'm gonna restart because that was really bad. Okay, I needed. Man, that was so bad. We're gonna skip some stuff in the. Okay, I can't do that. I cannot do that. We're just gonna skip lots of stuff though. Holy moly, that was beyond bad. Okay, now we know. I did not know it was gonna be that bad. With okay, one sister collapsing was bad. I did like that was a huge punishment, but now I know. Okay, we just skip all this and just skip like the early parts of the game, but make sure we do it right. Even some of the conversations like I had earlier. I also got kind of really unlucky when it came to like I'm picking the same choices from earlier as well. I just need to redo like I'm still gonna do some things the same, but I'll just make sure that I don't just focus on just Nino. Because, that was, like... I need the stargazing to raise their mood. I'm still gonna pick the same ones here, so I'll just kind of skip that. Yeah, you can't let them be in the red for too long. I'm gonna skip this because we already did this.
料理なら
どの料理を作るの？いや。
The failing making a smoothie though. Because the beginning of the game is so front-loaded in its difficulty. It's like dying in chapter 6 in Binding Blade. Oh, this is the physics one, yeah. We're gonna skip it. Just to speed things up.
私
Cause I got punished so hard and I can't afford
ど
that.
の料理を作ろっか。
Ugh. I had the same failure on the fish meal with Miku. Well, I had Yotsuba do it last time, but I got the same failed mark there. Okay, who's got the lowest mood right now? Itsuki? So I can't risk her. They're dropping a lot though.
どうして。まあ、ふうくんの好きなものでいいわよ。
Just make something easy to get that 10 mood. That's it?
なんだか今日の野菜炒めはテカテカしてる？油が多いのかな。
Too much. The vegetables are slick with it.
口の中に油が残る感じが。食べられなくはないですが、たくさん食べるのは辛いかもです。我慢だね。
Okay, first day went okay. But I can't afford any more. I can't afford the collapses. Definitely when I had the double collapse, that was so bad. I'll just skip the science combo with her again. No, everybody did successfully this time. We need more of that. Yeah, we just skip the science thing because we already did that combo.
私が料理を作って。
何でも挑戦するよ。ごめん。
How do you fail a smoothie?
あなたに任せます。
Who's risky? 37, 37. I'll study science with her. I don't need multiple free times though. Need more studying. Oops. Yeah, Yotsuba's the one who's kind of low.
Uesugi-san, 人間って五感というものを持ってるじゃないですか。
Yes. Try saying those 5.
触られたらくすぐったいとか、アイスが甘いとか。くんくん、あ、今日はカレーだとかですね。
Your expressions are vague and extreme, but I get your point. You just meant touch, taste, and smell.
それです。残りは見ることと聞くことですね。
That's right, sight and hearing. And why did you suddenly ask about the 5 senses?
ふっふっふ、よくぞ聞いてくれました。実はですね、私には五感の他にももう一つ特別な力があるのです。
Oh, do you now?
実はこのリボン、これには恐るべき力が宿っているのです。
It's a little early for me to make a quip on if that ribbon is part of her body. I'll listen to her a little longer.
今まで言ってなかったんですが、このリボン、なんとセンサーになっているのです。
Well then, what kind of thing does the sensor react to?
このリボンがぴょこぴょこと動くと、近くに美味しいものがあるってわかるんですよ。
The anime does make a joke about this from time to time, that like, her ribbon moves.
ぴょこぴょこ。あっちに美味しそうなフルーツがあります。
Wow.
リアクション薄いですね。もっと驚いてくださいよ。
I was mistaken to have listened seriously.
むむむ。私のセンサーが新たな情報をキャッチしました。
Oh, do tell.
上杉さんがイラッとしてます。
You bet I am. Now get back to studying. Okay.
誰がライハちゃんと。
The girls want to play. We're gonna skip this real quick. Yeah, collapse can happen either from low HP or low mood. Okay, I'll study Japanese with her, and we'll skip that combo because we already did it. Hey, Gauntlins, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I hope things are going pretty well. I hope things are good with you. That's fine.
思い出せないここのお水。ねえ風太郎、
And they talk about the tale of Genji again. We're just gonna skip that real quick.
これは重大な
料理はどれにする？次も任せて。
Yeah, I need that success.
さてと、まずは下ごしらえ。
And then anytime Nino makes a success, she has this talk with Raiha. Okay, I already had this combo with Nino. No. Okay. I'm gonna save this time and not screw it up like I did. Are you 100% the whole game? No, the answer is no. I just plan to get every, like, dating route. In fact, I had to reset before you came on because I let 3 of the girls collapse, and I thought I could like speed run, but I have to be a lot. I have to take it a lot slower. Okay, what should we study with her? We take the social studies, I guess. Yeah, I'm having Miku speed run that pretty fast. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Okay, what are we doing with you? I don't want to use free time though. Yeah, I was trying to like speed run the second run, but I ended up letting the girls collapse because I got their mood too low. But now I know. That's why I saved just now. See, I don't like that. If Yotsuba collapses, we gotta load. Of all the questions right, you really are good at the Warring States history. Huh. Actually, there's almost nothing I can teach you anymore. Actually, that's one of the best compliments I've ever given someone. Why do you say that? Come to think of it, your love of history is from video games, correct? I don't know much about games, but did you start playing video games for the handsome warlords? Don't glare at me like that. I'm saying there are lots of games like that recently. Aha! I knew it! Off? Yeah, I've caught a glimpse at it. They look quite strange with weird non-masculine features and modern look. The expectation between anime and reality in a nutshell.
やっぱり戦国武将は泥臭くて野心に燃えるおじさんの方が私は好き。
I see. But now is an important time. If you're gonna play video games, do it between studying breaks, okay?
分かってるよ。まあ、ふうくんの好きにしていい。
Okay, I have to go pretty hard on this one.
料理はどれにする？
I need Nino to make me something good. She has to succeed at it too. Water, fish, vegetable, grain.
今回は妥協するわ。
It might be enough.
なんか納得いかない。
Now, this is the part when Raiha gives him the idea to go stargazing. Just skip it. Okay. If you have high mood, I can risk messing up some studying. So we'll just have these guys study. Oh, come on. Even though you're good at Japanese, you were struggling today, which is unusual. Why was it difficult?
途中でふと思いついたことがあったんです。そうしたらだんだんそっちのことが気になりだしちゃって。
So you lost your concentration from that? Exactly what did you think about?
この問題の例文は100年くらい前のものですよね。
Yeah, that's about right.
作者さんも亡くなっていますよね。となると、登場人物が何を考えているのかとか、答えを聞こうにも聞けないから、本当に正解なのかなって思ったんです。
No, it's not like the creator of this work made questions to be answered about it. The creator of the questions is asking what the characters in the story are feeling and the reasons behind their actions.
じゃあこの問題を作った人は 100% 作者さんの気持ちを理解してるんですか？
Let's see. That doesn't necessarily mean that the creator totally understands everything per se.
ですよね。じゃあ答えが本当に正しいかどうか怪しくないですか？
That might be so. It's like a quiz from the person who made the questions, so the answer is naturally from that same person as well.
じゃあなんで問題を作ろうとしたんでしょうね。
Perhaps to help people's reading comprehension of the Japanese language? Ugh, good grief. Of course Yotsuba would get me to fly off course.
の料理を作ろっか。
Come on, Miku, don't screw it up. Oh, she got success. That'll hold Nino off until nighttime. Once you get the first fireworks thing, your mood is pretty much like you're pretty much in the clear for most of the game. This fish isn't bad.
お兄ちゃん、美味しいんだったら素直に美味しいって言えばいいのに。
骨もないし、しょっぱくもないし、ご飯が進む味付けだね。食べ過ぎないように気をつけないと。
いちかさん、やっぱり女優さんだからそういうところは気をつけてるの？
もちろん、これでもプロですからね。
Ooh. Miku and Nino at 14 intimacy. That's really good.
上杉さんの完璧な
Okay, Nino is the one at highest risk, so... What should we study with Nino? Study social studies, I guess. You can food gather some fish. You can also food gather, because I don't want to risk you guys going too low. Yeah, as soon as you get the 99 mood, you can kind of study, like, maybe that's what I should have been doing. And I'll remember this for later, where it's like, in the beginning, don't study as much until after you get the, like, you should just only really worry about supplies. Only really start studying once you get this, stargazing event. Doesn't really matter. Science will do last, because that's easy to get. I think we need Nino, because Nino's at the lowest right now. The problem is I feel like I waste some of the mood points, though. I guess failing at studying matters that much, though. Like, look at that. That's crazy. You lose 20 points if they fail a study session. Alright, okay. What country is this one? And that one over here? How about these two? Close. The EU isn't a country. Wait, that's not close at all. How did you get them all wrong? Well, how did you forget to catch that earlier? They're just big countries. They're not all that rough around the edges. Apologize to the people of each country. Visiting the countries is the best way to study them. You'd like that, wouldn't you? It seems she's excited about something else now. Who says I'm taking you anywhere? I guess. If we have the time and the means, and if we could deal with the problem at hand. Getting off this island. Oh, never mind. Keep on studying. Okay, now, what's this? That's China. Okay, no one is in the red, so... You just have to last till here. 3 days. You gotta last 3 full days. Which was not easy. Oh. Oh, Ichika is not cooked for me yet. Doesn't really matter. You don't need to worry too much about the mood
す
now,
みません。
bruh. You get full mood after the stargazing anyway, so it's okay.
四つ葉、暗いから足元には注意して歩きなさいよ。
I'm gonna let the scene autoplay, because the first part is all the same. And I'm just gonna BRB real quick.
わかった。島に来てからびっくりしたけど、街灯がないとこんなに暗いんだね。ちょっと懐中電灯を振り回さないで、しっかり前を照らしてよ。いちか、もう少しゆっくりと歩いてください。
そんなに震えちゃって。いつきちゃんは本当に怖がりなんだから。
上杉さん、クーラーボックス重くないですか？よかったら私が持ちますよ。あ、そうでした。でも疲れたら言ってくださいね。これくらいへっちゃらですから。お疲れ様、お兄ちゃん。上杉さん、見てください。満天の星ですよ。うわー、お空がお星様でいっぱいだ。本当にいっぱい。全部で何個くらいあるんだろう。
これは数えるのはちょっと無理そうだね。
おじいちゃんの旅館から見た夜空も綺麗だったけど、それ以上だわ。こんなにたくさんあると星が空からこぼれ落ちて降ってきそうです。あら、随分と素敵な表現するじゃない。そうですか？北極星って偉い星なんだ。ということは北極星をしていれば夜道で迷っても安心ですね。何もこんな時。
It's especially at times like this now. You may never get another chance to see such a spectacular starry sky. Applying what you've learned requires practice.
まあ面白いけど、今はできればもうちょっとロマンチックな話が聞きたいかな。
There's a ton of romance. You can relive the spectacular discovery that the Earth is round.
ですね。昔の人はびっくりしたでしょうね。大地が丸くてしかも回ってるなんて。
風太郎くんにロマンチックを期待したのが間違いだったか。
Oh, come on now.
そうですね。それで流星群は何時頃に始まるのですか？
I wonder. I'm sure that the meteor showers were able to be observed around this time. However, I don't know the exact time. We can only wait.
そんな。ものすごくがっかりしてる。
いつきちゃん、流星群見るの楽しみにしてたから。でも夜はまだ始まったばかりなんだし、諦めるのは早いよね。
Yes, and I thought we'd be able to see it, so I suggested it all to you.
ほら、いつき、落ち込んでないでレジャーシート広げるの手伝って。それとも砂の上に座るつもり？はい。あの辺り平らで座りやすそう。こっちのシートも広げておくね。じゃあ私は焚き火の準備をしますね。真っ暗だとさすがに危ないですから。
Right, be careful with the fire. This level of light won't affect our ability to see the stars.
流星群、みんなで見れるといいね。大丈夫ですよ。いざとなったら上杉さんが何とかしてくれます。
Don't be absurd. I'm not a god, you know. Make your wishes on the shooting stars. But Yotsuba's thinking, you are my shooting star. Though if I can't, I'd like to show them the meteor shower. For Raiha and the quintuplets. Hmm? Yes, that's right, Raiha. What do you think? Isn't it amazing? I thought we'd be able to see it. That's why I made the suggestion, you know. They're really enjoying themselves, aren't they?
ライハちゃん、楽しそうでよかったですね。あなたもいつまでも立っていないでこちらに座ってはどうですか?
Okay, the text box tells me this part is not skippable, so this must be... I assume this scene kind of like has changes based on which sister you have the highest affinity with. Is that alright?
ふうくんの場所はちゃんと開けてあるんだから、遠慮なんてしてないで来なさいよ。
Okay, I might rest a bit.
やったわ。
Hmm? What?
なんでもない。それより、こんなロマンチックな夜にふうくんと一緒に流れ星を見れるなんて。
Because I have the highest affinity with Nino right now, she wants to flirt. I'm relieved I could show you all the meteor shower. There aren't many entertaining things here. Please just be satisfied with this for today.
十分よ。ふうくんが私たちのわがままをちゃんと叶えてくれたんだもの。今までは日々の生活で手一杯でこうして夜空を見上げようなんて。
It's been 3 days, come on!
あ、見てください。流星群にばかり目を奪われていましたが、天の川も見事ですよ。
When it comes to the Milky Way during summer stargazing, you can't leave out the summer triangle. Oh, he's bringing this up outside of the Ichika dating route.
大三角？あ、夏の大三角形ですね。知ってはいますが、どこにあるのかまでは。
It's famous among the star constellations. You've heard of the Tanabata Star Festival before, haven't you?
もちろんよ。1年に1回、七夕の日に織姫と彦星が天の川を渡ってデートする話ね。
Yeah, we're getting all of this again, but not in the Ichika dating route. Ah, well, that's about how the story goes. Both stars are easy to find by following the Milky Way. Well, technically, everything you see in the night sky is the Milky Way. Because the Milky Way is the entire galaxy. Orihime is Vega in the Lyra constellation. It's that big star shining over there. It's also called the Weaver Star.
あったわ。あの一番輝いてる星が織姫なのね。
And shining on the other side of the Milky Way is Altair in the constellation Aquila, or Hikaboshi. It's also called the Cowherd Star. Don't forget.
見つけました。彦星の方が少し暗いのですね。二人の間に天の川があるせいで、七夕の日にしか会えないなんてかわいそうね。でも、会える日を夢見て燃え上がる思いを募らせる。そう思えばロマンチックだわ。そうでしょうか。そもそも恋にうつつを抜かして働かなくなった罰として引き離されたのでしょ。となると自業自得なのでは。
Yo, there's a typo. It should say just desserts. Not deserts. Like the sand. Only Deneb is left out, huh?
デネブ？何のことですか？
Well, come on, think about it yourself for a bit. If we call it the Great Summer Triangle, there's gotta be one more star, right?
ああ、そうよね。それがデネブなのね。その星は七夕の伝説には登場しないのですか？
There is a theory that magpie birds spread their wings and take on the form of a bridge whenever Orihime and Hikeboshi cross the Milky Way. Or, so they say.
ああ、それでデネブは天の川の中に見えるのですね。翼の橋を渡って会いに行くなんて。
That better give me some Nino points. Well, this year's Tanabata has already passed, so Hikeboshi and Orihime will have to wait till next year.
織姫も彦星も年に一度の日のために今はお仕事を頑張っているのでしょう。というか、考えてみたらそんな運命に従う必要あるのかしら。え？大好きな人に会うためなら天の川を越える方法くらい見つけ出すわ。私
Oops, sorry.
ニノらしい考え方ですね。
So this is how the legend changed. Oh, what? I don't get any points for that? That's some weenie dog nonsense. All quintuplet moods has recovered. Yeah, give me that good stuff. See, that's gonna carry... See, once you get this, like, the mood recover here, it carries you for, like, the bulk of the game. I had the failed run moment earlier that we totally are just gonna pretend didn't happen. Because I tried to make it to that moment without, like, any resting for the quints. But I didn't know any red mood risks them collapsing. And HP is easy to maintain. Like, HP is a lot easier to maintain, actually. Because food normally heals more than that anyway. And you don't use that much HP when you study. It uses like a very small amount. So yeah, we could just study now. We don't need to worry about gathering. Because we want to use up like mood in case they don't do well. Oh yikes. I gotta bump that up, huh? Look at this. I'm almost done with her studying. That's how much studying I've like done with Itsuki. See, all this minus study, I lost like 15 points each. That's crazy. Oh, right, we already did this one. The number pi. Now we should get an event with Nino kind of soon. Bruh, how'd you fail a smoothie? Oh, this is the fireworks one, yeah.
花火大会と屋台はセットです。両方楽しんでこそでしょ。私は海がいいかな。
It's just about like what they'd like to do in the summer.
こういう場所じゃなくて、いろいろアクティビティが楽しめるビーチね。バナナボートとかパラセーリングとか。
いいわね。 貸し切りにすれば目いっぱい楽しめるわ。
Rent out a beach,
ミ
huh?
クは何したい？
海ならホエールウォッチングかな。
ホエールウォッチングってクジラ？ええ、日本でしたら沖縄や奄美大島が有名です。見られるかは運ですが。
The scene is skippable, so.
オーストラリアとか南極まで行けば確実に見られるよ。
Australia? Antarctica?
一度は見た方がいいですよ、野生のクジラ。本当にもう大迫力です。命の力を感じます。
南極なら他の動物も見られるよね。今度はペンギンも見たいな。
Huh, you guys are talking about renting out a beach, going to Antarctica. What you want to do is so large scale.
そうですね。今の私たちにはちょっと難しいですね。ニノ、どうしたの？そうよね。はしゃいでる場合じゃなかったわ。今の私たちはまだパパに甘えてる立場よ。この別荘のことだって。
Oh no, was this a dangerous subject? No, it's not like, you guys are being selfish or anything.
確かに風太郎くんのためにってお願いしたけどこんなことになっちゃったし。
余計な迷惑をかけてしまっていますよね。
No, there's no way he thinks you got trouble. Is what I want to say. I want to say it so much, but it's not for me to say here.
お父さんを心配させてるよね。それはどうかしらね。まあでも、さすがにこの状況なら少しはしてくれてるかしら。
Not a little. He's got to be freaking out. He's got to be worried like never before. That's for sure.
お兄ちゃん？さっきから変な顔してどうしたの？
Well...
風太郎もライハちゃんもごめんね。こんなことになっちゃって。
That's enough of that. No one could have known that a storm would come.
初めてのことばかりで大変だけど、無人島生活すっごく楽しいよ。
That's right. This will also become a good memory after a while.
風太郎。
Right, let's finish talking here. Let's do our duty so that we can get off this island safely.
こういう時、キッチン。
Okay, we gotta do some food gathering though. Sure, get some fruit. Dude, look how far in the studying we've already gone. Whoops. I wonder if, like, going to fish with whoops. With Miku triggers a scene.
確か前に。
Dang, Ichika not doing so hot.
海といえばやっぱり魚だね。
We have fishing equipment, but I'm worried about whether us amateurs will be able to catch fish properly.
じゃあ潜る？それで森でついてみるとか。
Doesn't that seem harder?
確かに。それにどっちもあまりたくさんは取れないよね。
There's the 5 of you, Raiha, and me, so we need to catch at least 7.
いつき、1匹で足りるかな。
Damn. Calling her sister fat. Well, more is better in this case.
たくさん取る方法。やっぱり網、あの船で引っ張ってみるとか。
The boat? You mean that small one?
うん。あの船から網を放り投げて引っ張ればいっぱい取れるかも。いっぱい取れれば干物にして長持ちさせられるし。それにちょっと面白そう。
No, that small boat is hand-rowed. No matter how hard we try, we won't be able to pull it.
そっか。
We'll just have to fish. We'll just have to fish patiently. We can see the fish swimming by, but I hope none of them are my old chums.
坊主？お坊さん？
Yeah, it typically means fish bait, but it also an old word for friends.
へえ。でも、なんで坊主？
Well, chum or chumming is when you toss fish guts into the water to attract other fish.
もう毛がない。確かに、お坊さんには毛がないけど。
Probably because they're trying to hang out with their old chums.
あ釣れなくてがっかりなのを笑いにしてごまかしてるって感じ。
Ha! Maybe that's exactly why they came up with it. Once we start getting more successful fishing, or sorry, cooking, that will also greatly increase our moods.
和風か洋。
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Nino's mood's really good, so we may have to spend some time with Ichika, I guess. And then have Nino cook later. Yeah, we're just skipping on Ichika intimacy points because we already did the Ichika route. Oh, we already did this scene. The Nino's preference. You can study fine without me. You can also study fine without me. Look at that. Miku took a hit with that, math. Okay. Oh, so you reached that level of consciousness. You're using the knowledge you've learned, right? You're making huge progress. By the way, in what situation did you use your knowledge? You have to tell me. I think you can do that as an elementary and junior high school student.
でもこの因数分解とか今やってる勉強のほとんどが生活の中でどう役に立つのか想像もできないわ。
Well, applying it to the real world at this level might be a challenge.
応用力ね。
Let's talk about your favorite dish. You're seldomly sticking to the recipe, right?
まあそうね。自分なりのアレンジをしてるわ。食べてくれる人のことを考えて味付けも変えてるし。
Well, that's an application skill. Is it terrible to learn so much about something you don't like? Wait a sec. Didn't you just tell me that you operated the cash register?
言ったけどそれがどうかした？
Are you doing okay on the cash register? You're not losing any money, right?
あのね、いくらフー君でもさすがに失礼よ。レジ打ちなんて簡単な計算じゃない。
That's not what I meant. It's your attitude toward customers. You're like a raging dragon. Bro, you don't say that to her though.
私にだって外面くらいあるわよ。
He had that coming. Bruh.
私が料理を作ってもいいよ。
メニューは材料次第って。次も任せて。じゃあいつもの。
Oh.
何でも好き嫌いな。
Oh, the interesting.
風太郎、 少し話
Oh, never mind. This is. I've already had this. I think this is the Miku above 20 intimacy. I've unlocked all the 20 intimacy points with all the girls in my first run. Sure, that's fine. Any trouble?
困ったことじゃなくて気になってることがある。その。
What's up? Is it that difficult to talk about?
でも気になるから確かめたくて。まだ2年生の頃なんだけど。
Alright, this is the whole him sleeping over on her bed.
マンションに風太郎が泊まり込んで勉強会をしたことがあったよね。
Yeah, we did when we were preparing for midterms.
そう。あの時は風太郎といつきが喧嘩してた。
That's also true. I was still having some trouble with Nino too. She was trying to get me fired if possible.
ニノ、変わったよね。今じゃあの頃の態度が嘘みたい。
Nino's not the only person who's changed. Well, she can be pretty extreme sometimes.
そうだね。
So, what did you want to check in with me about?
あの時風太郎、私のベッドに寝てたよね。
That moment lives rent-free in Miku's mind. Yes, but I ended up sleeping in the living room floor. I couldn't get used to your bed. Ha ha ha.
そうだけど、一度は私のベッドに寝たわけだから。
Hey, why is she getting weird all of a sudden? I don't completely remember everything that happened when I slept in her bed.
変な。
Weird? What?
寝心地どうだったか気になって。変な匂いとかしなかった。
Huh? Well, I don't remember so clearly, but I almost slept so well that I felt like I could have overslept. So I bet it smelled pretty dang good.
なんだかそれ変態っぽい。
Oof. What? You're the one who asked! Get cooked. I need to get to bed. I need to save my strength for tomorrow.
あ、ふうくん、やっと来た。じゃなくて。
Oh, Nino wants to have chit chat before bed. Because she's the highest affinity I have, so.
ねえ、これから夜の散歩に行きたいんだけど、付き合ってくれない？
Oh, no.
断るの早っ。
Obviously, it's dangerous to go for a walk at night on an island without any lights. We have to think about the next day as well. You need to sleep and recover your strength if you want to be able to fight.
何と戦うっていうのよ。
So if you like to go on a walk, let's go during daytime, okay?
わかったわ。おやすみなさい。
Denied. Yep, good night. That was new dialogue because I guess Nino wants to hang out more if you're increasing her affinity points. Oh, it's morning.
風太郎、起きてる？
Yeah, morning, Miku. You can come in.
お邪魔します。
You came to wake me up? Thanks. What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
今日は最初は私。
Alright, we already had this combo. Oops. Just make more smoothies. I guess I didn't have to freak out like I did in that other, like, when I had the 3 people recuperating. But at the same time, you waste so many resources by doing that because it was before, like, right before the stargazing night. The stargazing night is so broken, honestly, like. It's so strong. Oh, nice. Dang, this people who studied did not do well.
ルイ16世、3部会、テニスコートの誓い。あとは。
I should organize this better. Like, I want to see how many conversations there are in a single subject matter. Hey, you okay?
話しかけないで。覚えかけてるのが頭からこぼれ落ちちゃう。
The exam isn't tomorrow. You don't have to force yourself to memorize everything right now.
え、何その風君らしくない優しい言葉。もしかして罠？
Dude, I've been nothing but nice to you. You can only learn something if you repeat it constantly. Your efforts are admirable, but I'm sure you'll forget everything when you wake up tomorrow morning. I guarantee it.
そんな保証いらないわよ。いやー、こぼれた。何かがこぼれた。保険的特権の廃止？それとも人権宣言？
You've memorized them well, huh?
もう頭がグツグツするし暗記って嫌い。
She is the second best at social studies, right after Miku.
あとは
I guess it's because she can push herself to her limits. Well, you still need to study more.
またこぼれちゃったじゃない。お願いだから話しかけないでよ。ニノなら確実ですけど、ここは
Trying to volunteer someone else for cooking? That means you're cooking.
ごめんなさい。
Bruh, you failed a smoothie.
やっちゃいました。あ、スムージーだ。飲んでもいいのかな。
Miku's gonna try out a failed smoothie.
ミクさん待って。この凄まじい苦さは抹茶みたいで美味しそうだったのに。
Are you okay? It seems vegetables not meant for smoothies were... Sorry, it seems vegetables not meant for smoothies were put in there.
スムージーいただきます。
You're the one who made it.
風太郎、水持ってきて。こういう時きっちりした。
I'm curious about something. I'm gonna save here. Because I'm curious about something.
ゲームデータ上書きしていいの？
I'll just let her drop a bit more and then we can even study with her if we have to. I'm just curious about this though. How many conversations can you have in one subject?
確か
Bruh, Itsuki, come on.
へえ。
Seeing Nino reading a textbook with such delight is a rare sight.
面白いわねこれ。
Really? Is that so? It seems you finally realize how enjoyable studying is.
そんなことあるわけないでしょ。
You're right.
私が面白いって思ったのはファッションよ。
Fashion? I don't think that this topic will appear in the test.
ふうくんって勉強に関しては天才的に努力できる人だけど、なんていうか視野が狭いわよね。
Damn, she calling you out. Huh? What do you mean?
例えばこの参考書に載ってる写真どう思う？何か感じない？
You want me to feel something from a picture?
私はね、こういう写真を見るとまず着ているものに目がいっちゃうのよ。ほら、この人が着てるスーツなんて今と全く形状が違うわ。服から時代背景を読み取れるって言ったら言い過ぎかもしれないけど。
That is actually an important study. Like, you can understand a lot of, like, a culture by the way they dressed.
なんとなくわかる気がするのよね。服を通してその時の生活様式とか。
Correct. I get it. That's quite something. I'm impressed.
でしょ？取れ直した？
However, it has nothing to do with studying. Now that you've taken a break, let's move on to the next question.
もうちょっと褒めてくれてもいいじゃない。ライハちゃんと料理するのは誰にし和風か。
Yeah, let's go. You get these two to cook every day. You pretty much secured it. Raha, do you want me to help you clear the plates?
ああ、お兄ちゃん。ちょうど終わったから大丈夫だよ。
I see. Well, thank you so much for cooking every time.
自分で言い出したことだもん。いつきさんたちも手伝ってくれるし。
Those girls are actually doing their parts well, somehow or other. That's because they're actually diligent at heart.
そうだよね。みんないい人だよね。
However, why isn't that diligence reflected in their grades? What? Did something bother you?
あのね、お兄ちゃんは家庭教師だから、いつきさんたちの勉強の心配をするのはわかるけど、もうちょっと別のことに目を向けてもいいんじゃないかと思うんだ。
Such as? What? That's the love guide for high schoolers that I've hidden underneath my bed.
お兄ちゃんがこんな本を読んでたなんてびっくりだよ。
In the manga, Raiha finds it during the summer, so it fits in a timeline wise. But remember, this game takes place in a hypothetical, alternate summer. Why do you have that, Raiha?
必要になると思って持ってきたんだ。
What?
だっていつきさんたちと一つ屋根の下だよ。しかも他に誰もいない別荘生活なんだもん。
Raiha, you've grown up so much since entering junior high. I'm surprised.
というわけだから、別のことに目を向けてみようよ。
No, I still don't get why I should.
お兄ちゃんだってこういう本を読みたくなるような気持ちなんだよね。
Oh.
君にはあくまで紳士的かつ節度を持った行動を期待しているよ。
I thought I heard a voice just now.
あ、ふうくん、ここにいたのね。
Oh!
どうしたの？
No, I was just surprised. Did something happen?
これを見てほしくて。ほら、
What's that?
水着よ水着。言ったでしょ。ふうくんのために新しいのを買ったって。せっかくなんだもの。これを着てる私をふうくんに見てほしくって。風太郎、私も新しいのを用意してるから見てほしい。私も新しくしたんですよ。みんなで買いに行った時、ニノに選んでもらったんです。みんなで？いいな、楽しそう。
あ、せっかくなんだからライハちゃんも誘えばよかったね。ここに来るって決まってから買いに行ったんだし。
5人でお買い物なんて本当に仲良しなんだね。そうなのかな。
Well, you're close enough to all go shopping together.
そうです。私たちは円満で平穏な生活をしているのです。おかげさまで。
What's this? Itsuki has a hostile look in her eyes.
それよりもねえねえふうくん、水着の感想は？ふうくんのために選んだんだもの。着ているところを見てほしいの。
I don't know how to respond to that.
さすがにその反応はどうなの？普通なら喜んで食いつくところだよ。
Yeah, but Futaro is not most boys. First and foremost, a new or old swimsuit is the same to me. If you can swim in it, great.
そういうセリフはちゃんと見てから言ってほしい。ふうくんの目を覚まさせる自信はあるわよ。ねえ、明日はみんなで泳ぎましょう。これはお兄ちゃんに本格的なモテ期が来てる。
Whoa, even Raiha is being negatively affected. Right, this is no time for chit-chat. We need to go gather food for this afternoon.
はは、逃げる気だね。さすがにそれは男らしくないな。
Leave me alone!
はいはい、もっとうまくごまかしなよ。
Uh.
おーっと、見つけましたよ、上杉さん。ちょっとお手伝いをお願いしてもいいですか？
Oh, yeah, leave it to me. I'll do anything.
頼もしいです。それじゃあこっちにお願いします。
I'll think about swimming then. See you.
ちょっとふうくん、言っちゃったわ。ああ、もっと反応してくれたっていいのに。仕方ありませんよ、上杉くんですからね。いつきも水着アピールしてたくせに。それはその成り行きと言いますか、勢いと言いますか、深い意味はないのです。
We all know that's a lie.
意味なくすることじゃないでしょ。
まあまあ、考えておくって言ってくれたし、ちょっとだけ期待しておこっか。
So what's the request? Need help with heavy lifting? Doesn't seem like there's any.
すみません、実は嘘なんです。
What?
上杉さんが困っているようでしたので、とっさに。すみません。
Nah, you bailed me out there. Don't apologize.
そう言ってもらえると。でもやっぱり嘘は良くないですよね。ちゃんと風太郎の指示に従う。
Got tons of resources. I don't know how soon that beach time thing happens is. Oh, actually, I wanna save here. I wonder if like a subject can only be set up to 3 times. If it's up to 3, then I might load here, but let's just try it. Yosua did not do so well in the studying. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I just wanted to test that. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to test that. Yeah, it only goes up to 3 times. We might study Japanese with her, I guess.
勝かな。
よいしょ。
Dang, they ain't doing so hot. But
わかんないや。ごめん風太郎くん。これなんて読むの？
that reads as shochu. The problem is choose a symbolic word, so you choose the word that expresses the meaning.
ふむふむ。つまり答えは何だろう？
Hey, that's what the problem's about.
さすがにこんな誘導には引っかかってくれないか。
Of course I wouldn't. Try a little harder next time. Well, even then, you still wouldn't get it. You still wouldn't get me.
はいはい。
He meant the trick. I'm not calling her stupid. But it's an issue if you can't even read the kanji in the question. You need to know that before you can solve it.
なんだよね。ああ、ここでネットが使えたらスマホでパパッと辞書引けるのに。
Yeah, but you can't rely on that. Are you thinking about using your phone in the middle of a test?
というよりもさ、漢字が読めなくても書けなくても日常生活じゃ問題なくない？スマホで調べられるし、変換だってできるんだよ。
Oh, really? Well, I'll ask you. The script you use at work, sometimes it's on paper, right?
ああ、うん。むしろ紙の場合が多いかな。
You'd be in trouble if you couldn't read the lines and stage directions that were on it, right?
ああ。いや、ほら、ちゃんと稽古までに読み込んで、仮名も振っておくから大丈夫だよ。
So what if it's altered on the spot? Do you want to be embarrassed because you can't read?
確かに。共演者に迷惑かけちゃうかもしれないよね。
That's what I mean. Don't always think you can rely on machines. Or rather, I think you've probably already messed up at some point.
もうひどいな。台本はちゃんと覚えてるって前にも言ったよね。
Use that skill in your studies. If you prepare for the class and then take it, your understanding will increase several times over.
料理なら私じゃないの？料理はどれにする？
Let's cook something big. We got the resources.
今回は妥協するわ。
Only alright. Now she has 99 cooking, should be pretty much.
ふうくん、お皿取ってもらえる？長方形のものを人数分ね。
Do we really need that many? A platter would decrease the amount of plates that need to be washed.
もう分かってないわね。大皿はサラダとかある程度かき混ぜても見栄えのするものにするの。お魚やお肉、一人ずつ食べるものはメインなんだから、ちゃんと飾り付けてあげないと。
This isn't a restaurant. I'll be fine eating from a platter.
ふうくん、料理はね、食べてお腹に入れるだけのものじゃないの。目で見て楽しむことも食べる楽しさの一つよ。今、見た目じゃ腹は膨れないとか思ったでしょ。
But that's true, isn't it?
確かにね。今みたいな状況で食料も限られている中、何を言ってるのかって意見もあることはわかる。わかるけど、だからこそ余裕が必要なのよ。例えば、高級なアクセサリーを身につけて1ヶ月過ごすとどうなるかっていう話があるんだけど、知ってる？
Can't say that I do.
知らない。どうなるの？自信が生まれるのよ。自分が何かを持っているということを知っているだけで、人は変わることができるわ。それと同じ。食べ物を雑に並べてただの栄養補給にするんじゃなくて、次の皿は何が出るんだろうって楽しく思ってもらえるような食卓を準備するのも重要なのよ。へえ、なんかそれとってもいいね。
Nah, isn't that just slightly pretentious?
ピンときてないって顔ね。 まあこれは感覚の問題だから、私がふうくんに新しい世界を見せてあげるわね。
Mm. Oh, I think it's the new one.
ふうくんまた休憩？
Oh,
ここ
never
で
mind.
いいかしら？
It's not a new one. I think this is the 40 like the 30, the almost 40 affinity Nino, but I already got that one too. Nino, sure, go ahead.
ありがとう。
Hey, aren't you a little too close? Why are you giggling while looking at me?
ふうくんは横顔も素敵だなって。
What are you talking about? You've seen my face so many times.
改めて見れば新しい発見があるものよ。だからいくら一緒にいても毎日が新鮮だわ。
She's not wrong. Yeah, that's true. When these girls are around me, I discover something new every day.
あ、改めてって言えば見送りに来てくれてた時に思ったけど、
Damn.
やっぱりあんたんちのパパはイケメンよね。
Hey, stop being creepy. Typo.
顔もだけど行動もイケメンだし、うちのパパとは違うわ。
How he acts.
はあ、あんな人がパパなら大歓迎なのに。あ、そうだわ。私がふうくんと結婚すればパパになるじゃない。
See, Yotsuma has the same idea with Raiha. Based on that, you decide to marry someone? Quit the jokes.
冗談としか思ってくれないんだ。
Obviously.
だったら本気にしてもらえるようにするまでね。
What?
言葉だけじゃ伝わらないのならどうしたらいいかしら？
Wait, what do you plan on doing?
それは秘密よ。よく寝てるわね。そのままそのまま。こうしてこうでこれでよし。さて、ふうくん、いつまで寝てるつもりなの？起きなさい。
Oh, this voice. Yo.
お目覚めかしら、ふうくん。おはよう。
Good morning. I don't mind, but did you barge into my room again? I mean, I guess it's fine, even though it isn't.
え、いいの？じゃあお言葉に甘えて毎日来ちゃおうかしら。
I take it back. Man, I've got to focus on getting up earlier.
ところでふうくん、これなんだ？
I think it's a pen. What about it?
それじゃあもう一つ質問ね。ほっぺたに何か感じない？
She poked his face with a pen. What? You're kidding.
はい、鏡どうぞ。
Oh, she drew on his face. Why is there a heart on my cheek?
どう？結構上手に描けたでしょ？
It's not about drawing it well or not. What's your issue?
だってなかなか起きてくれないんだもの。暇だから落書きしちゃった。
Do you not know not to scribble on people's faces with a pen? Do you need me to teach you common sense before studying?
そんな必死な顔しなくても平気よ。それリップだから。
Lipstick? What? My fingers are all red now.
はい、これで指拭いて。メイク落としだから綺麗に落ちるわ。
Well, at least you came prepared.
ほっぺたは私が責任持って拭いてあげるわね。
Oh, swell. Appreciate it. Nino is she's on the attack.
私たち何をすればいい？
What is she at? 37 already? I'll send her for food gathering. Let's send her to get some, I don't even need that much, honestly. It's because, like, all the other, like, big things need grain. I wish there was a way to use more of the other stuff and just easily gather, like, other resources. What's the... oh. Too bad. You can't just flee to the subject you like. Compared to your results in history class, your grades in civic class are rather poor. We have to do something about that.
人間は苦手なことよりも得意なことを伸ばす方がいいって昔の偉い人が言ってた。
That might be true. However, my job is to help you guys get rid of any weaknesses. Sorry, my job is to help you guys getting rid of any weaknesses.
倫理とか政治経済とか難しくて頭に入ってこない。
Both are real-life skills that are crucial to learn. You'll regret it if you don't learn them now.
それは嫌。
Then stop whining and start studying.
わかった。
Right. Next problem. About the 3 great duties of a citizen. Taxes, education, and what is the last one?
睡眠？
No. Sleep is important, but that is incorrect.
ご飯？
That's also important, but also wrong. A hint is it's something that we'll have to do someday.
お葬式？
You're thinking too far ahead in the future. Are you trying to be sarcastic?
少しだけ。でもわからないのは本当。
The answer is hard work. It's common sense, so remember.
働いたら負けじゃないの？
How is that true? Do you plan on relying on someone to take care of you forever?
それは。
Why is she looking at me like that?
やっぱり働かないとダメだね。時代は共働き。
What were you imagining just now? Oh, we all know what she was thinking.
内緒だよ。
It's not a very good secret. We all know. Okay, HP is what I need, right? So. Bruh. I can survive though. It's almost beach time.
いただきます。
ねえ、これ油っぽくない？
Oh, Ichika did a crappy job with the fish, so now it's like not a little. It's pretty greasy. I wonder if it's because of the sauce.
このまま食べるのは無理そうね。仕方ないわね。一工夫してみるわ。お願い。
Damn. Hey, at least you get a lot of cooking points, though. An ocean to prevent a rebellion. Okay, so we're actually gonna save here because I think you get the full mood thing, but there's a lot of dialogue because you basically just you lose the rest of the day for studying, which I should have just spent it studying now that I think about it. But you lose the rest of the day for studying and gathering resources, and you get a beach day. But we're gonna save that for next stream on Monday. So we're gonna end the stream here. One, I'm probably gonna start. Well, it's basically 6 o'clock, but I do need to rest a little bit because I've fallen behind a little bit on the D4DJ video. I probably won't have it done until like Monday. So I was hoping to have it out sooner, but one, I was having problems with my microphone as I explained earlier. So I'm gonna go work on that tonight as well. So I kind of need to take a little bit of break for the rest of the day. So we're getting the stream here. Yeah, the stream today's a little bit shorter. It's just kind of how it is. But we'll be back on Monday at 2 o'clock Pacific time. So until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys Monday. God bless you.
データをセーブするね。ゲームデータ上書きしていいの？